Hi folks, welcome back to GP Reactions. My name is Gal, this is my channel, so I'm going to be listening to a group now from Italy. They're an Italian dance group called Planet Funk. And the track I'm going to be listening to is called Inside All the People. It's track 5 on their debut album from 2002, Non-Zero Sumness. So we have in this group, we have Marco Baroni on keyboards, piano, Alex Neri on keyboards as well, Sergio Della Monica on drums and guitars, Domenico Cano on guitars, Alessandro Somella on guitars and bass. So we've got a fair variety of instruments here. Doesn't actually say who's on vocals, so yeah, please let me know if who's on vocals. Because sometimes they kind of feature another artist or something, but I've not been able to read that. So I think this might be a dance type record. I'm looking forward to this. Thank you for this suggestion through Buy Me a Coffee. And yeah, without further ado, I'm going to just jump straight into this. And if you do want to suggest any music to listen to, you can do that through the comments, or you can do it through Buy Me a Coffee. I love to. I think you guys know me by now, but I really love to just get into new music. And I don't care if it's new or old or very unusual. I'm really up for it. I'm sort of having a sort of a renaissance of loving music over this last 5 years, and I thought I knew all the music, and I didn't think there was anything else worth listening to. But how wrong I was. I've heard a lot of bands which I've never ever heard before, and I've heard some which I've heard a lot about, but never actually stopped to listen to them. So it's all good with me, and yeah, so without further ado, let's listen to Planet Funk. Now, actually, when I think of Planet Funk, I don't know why I'm thinking of Africa Bambaataa from like the 80s, but this is from 2002, so I'm sure it's no connection.
Inside all the people, a jet black spark, rippling like magma in their hearts. Under all the highlights, gyroscopes, physically pulsing as they shake their bones. Yeah. Feeling kinda lonely with a vodka and coke. Feeling kinda lonely underneath the stroke. Feeling kinda lonely. Boys are shaking, girls are rotating. Make my real life melt into the floor. Boys are shaking, girls are rotating. Make my real life melt into the floor.
Tell you what I really love about this, and I didn't know if I was going to like this or not. I have to be honest. When it started off, I thought this is just going to be one of those kind of generic dance songs that you might kind of hear in a club. But they've got some really kind of heavy, dark lyrics in this. Inside all the people, a jet black spark rippling with magma in their hearts, under all the hot lights and gyroscopes, physically pulsing as they shake their bones. And I kind of love this detachment that these people have who are like looking down upon the busy throng of people going about their day, and it's almost like they're viewing them for the first time, and they're trying to understand what they're looking at, and they can sort of see inside them. They can see how they feel, and probably wondering why all these people are walking around and they're not really enjoying life that much. And it looks very busy. A lot of them look like they're working, and I think I, I I I sense that it's kind of trying to highlight the detachment we have with um, our spirit, our soul, when we're in this weird matrix, rat race matrix that we live in. and they're just sort of observing that, not really kind of maybe understanding what they're looking at, but just describing what they kind of feel is going on. It's really, really cool. I didn't expect to enjoy it. I'm glad I watched the video as well. Please, I hope it doesn't get blocked. You never know with these things. So, yeah, inside all the people. So we're checking them out. We're trying to figure out how people tick. And so far, I think they're observing a lot of the negative aspects that don't seem to seemingly be being shown by the people, but it's there inside them. That's how they feel.
Inside all the people, an onyx flame, flickering and rising into their brains. Smothered in the blue light, covered in a noise. Oscillating girls, oscillating minds. Yeah. Feeling kinda lonely with a vodka and coke. Feeling kinda lonely underneath the feeling kinda lonely. Boys are shaking, girls are rotating. Make my real life melt into the floor. Boys are shaking, girls are rotating. Make my real life melt into the Make my real life melt into the
Yeah, that was Planet Funk. That was Inside All the People. I really enjoyed that actually. I didn't, like I said at the beginning, I didn't know if I would. And I don't recall ever hearing that. I mean, I was going out. I was probably going into clubs back in 2000 still. I sort of had like a resurgence of energy to go out night clubbing, and I don't remember this one at all. So, but I thought it was really, really cool. And some of the lyrics are actually quite meaningful. I love that one at the end where it said, "Make my real life melt into the floor." And don't we all feel like that sometimes? And also, I kind of got a feeling that it was all about when you watch people, and you kind of think, what is the meaning of this? And I used to go out and it'd be in a club or something, and I am like I like to talk to people, um, and you can't really do that in a nightclub. So I used to feel very, very lonely. I used to have a drink. I used to be with friends, but because you can't really talk to even your friends, it's hard to communicate. I found it very difficult to communicate. So I used to just watch people, and I used to feel quite lonely. And I just wished I was. I don't know. I just wished I was either somebody else or just not there, just somewhere else. And so yeah, when he sang, let me have a look, see where it was now. Um, Haha, yeah, feeling kinda lonely with a vodka and coke. Feeling kinda lonely underneath the strobe. I was feeling kinda lonely. Boys are shaking, girls are rotate. It is that sort of like very cold observation, voyeurism of other people. And I think we've probably all done it when we've gone out and we maybe haven't really kind of felt the mood. Um, but yeah, I like the fact that they in the video, the girl and the guy are sort of connecting on some level. Um, but it was a bit sad at the end when they kind of then just moving past each other again. I really liked it. I liked his voice as well. I'm not sure which one he is. Maybe that is Marco Baroni. I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, I liked the voice. I liked their weird non-terrestrial behavior inside the room. It was very strange and it was quite otherworldly. This was like a really good video, and I enjoyed the song. And not only did I enjoy the song, I actually enjoyed the lyrics as well because they felt like they had some meaning to life. And there's not much else I can sort of read into the lyrics, but I have a connection with the lyrics that it just kind of felt like something that I'd experienced. And yeah, I'm in a different place now, but you know, I've kind of found that going to nightclubs and not being able to hear anybody speak and just not wasn't enough just to have a drink in your hand and wait for someone to talk to you, because then I like to have like meaningful conversations and stuff, and so it wasn't really my scene. I did go nightclubbing for quite a while, sort of to about 2010, and then I retired from nightclubbing. I retired gracefully, but it was fun while it lasted, and I had various times when I'd get into going out and not. And I think maybe this is generally what this is about. I'm probably completely wrong. Um, so yeah, do you know what? If you enjoyed this, if you enjoyed a bit of dance music on a weeknight, please join me in the comments. As dance music goes, this one was a good one. And I just trying to let me just take it back actually. Have a listen.
An onyx flame,
Yeah, such an interesting voice. Um, and I love it. That look is very alien to me.
flickering and rising into their brains.
It's got a bit of like mixing of the vocals there as well. At the beginning, I wasn't sure where this was going. I'll be honest.
Inside all the people, a jet black spot.
Yeah, I just love the way that sort of really kind of kicked in with the heavy bass in the drums. I'm not sure whether they're using electronic drums there, but does say that Sergio Della Monica was on drums and guitars, so there must be some drums on this. Yeah, really, really interesting actually, and unusually for me, I would say wouldn't mind checking out maybe something else they've done, learning a bit more about them, seeing if they kind of went on to do anything else, because there definitely seems to be a bit of creativity here that I've not really sort of seen with a lot of music that I experienced in dance clubs and nightclubs and stuff, and it seems to have like a really good beat, a good female vocalist perhaps, and just a sort of like, don't know, very generic, um, non-descript kind of lyrics that it wasn't really there to kind of create a mood, or it was just there to accompany the beat and the music, I guess. But this has felt a little bit different, felt a bit more sophisticated, I'll be honest. And yeah, so please let me know what you think about this. Join me in the comments below, and till next time, please take care of yourselves. I will have some more reactions this week. I'm trying to do a few a night just to keep my hand in. Also, I'm really excited about the list that I've had. Um, so thank you, Richard, for this. Richard um, bought me a number of coffees, I should say, and I really appreciate that. And there's a lot of fantastic kind of music that he sent me, so I am really eager to get into this stuff, along with the list that I asked for on the on a community post. So I really appreciate that too. And I can't wait to get to all of this music. It's such a blast. And I felt really ill this morning as well. So I feel pretty good now. Got to look after myself. I've been running myself a little bit down. So yeah. Anyway, I'm rabbiting on again. Take care of yourselves. See you soon.